Dear students of 11th standard, very pleasant morning. Once again, welcome back to the zoology class. We are discussing chapter number 2, Kingdom Animalia. Under Kingdom Animalia, we are discussing a subphylum called Vertebrata. This is a classification of subphylum Vertebrata. This we have discussed already in the previous class. Just I would like to recall the classification of the subphylum Vertebrata. The subphylum Vertebrata is divided into two divisions such as Aegnatha and Gnathostomata. Aegnatha consists of only one class such as Cyclostomata. Gnathostomata is having two superclasses such as Pisces and Tetrapods. Today in this class we are going to learn only about the two classes such as Chondrichthyes and Ostrichthyes, which come under the superclass Pisces. You got it? The superclass Pisces is consist of two classes such as Chondrichthyes and Ostrichthyes. Now let us see the characteristic features of the class Chondrichthyes and Ostrichthyes. First, now let us see what are Chondrichthyes, that is cartilaginous fishes. They are marine fishes with cartilaginous endoskeleton. Notochord persistent throughout their life. Skin is tough, covered by dermal placoid scales. Here you can see 4 different types of scales. These 4 different types of scales are present among the fishes. These cartilaginous fishes, that is Chondrichthyes, possess this type of scale, that is placoid scales, as shown in the figure. The tail fin is heterocercal. What is the meaning of heterocercal? This is the asymmetrical tail fin is called what? Heterocercal. Usually other fishes are having homocercal. Homocercal means symmetrical tail fish. You got it? Cartilaginous fishes are having heterocercal fin, that is tail fin. Mouth is located ventrally and teeth are modified placoid scales which are backwardly directed. Here you can see the teeth. Okay, the teeth are modified placoid scales. They are directed backwardly. Got it? Their jaws are very powerful and are predaceous animals. Respiration is by lamelliform gills without operculum. Without operculum means there is no gill cover. Operculum means gill cover. These animals do not have any gill cover. Okay, here you can see the lamelliform gills. That is a plate-like gills. Excretory organs are mesonephric kidneys. They have two-chambered heart. Here you can see the heart. Cartilaginous fishes are ureotelic and store urea in their blood to maintain osmotic concentration of body fluids. They are pykilothermic and viviparous. Sexes are separate. In males, pelvic fins bear claspers to aid in internal fertilization. Examples: Scoliodon, that is shark; Trigon, that is stingray; Pristis, that is sawfish. Now let us see the next class, that is Ostrichthyes. Ostrichthyes means bony fishes. It includes both marine and freshwater fishes with bony endoskeleton and spindle-shaped body. This is called spindle-shaped body. Both the ends are tapering and middle is broader is called spindle shape. Skin is covered by scales. Bony fishes are covered by ganoid scales or cycloid scales or ctenoid scales. We already learned that cartilaginous fishes are covered by placoid scales. Respiration is by 4 pairs of gills and covered by an operculum on either side. Here you can see gills. There are 4 pairs of gills. They are filamentous in nature. It is covered by a structure called operculum. Operculum is nothing but gill cover. The next structure is called air bladder. The air bladder is another important characteristic of bony fishes. Air bladder is used for gas exchange and for maintaining buoyancy in most of the ray-finned fishes. They have a ventrally placed two-chambered heart. Here you can see the heart which is two-chambered. Excretory organs are mesonephric kidneys and are ammonotelic. Mesonephric kidneys means primitive type of kidneys. Ammonotelic means their excretory product is ammonia. Presence of well-developed lateral line sense organ is another important characteristic feature of bony fishes. Here you can see the dark line that is called lateral line sense organ, which is used to detect the pressure gradient in the water. Sexes are separate. External fertilization is seen in bony fishes, and most of the bony fishes are oviparous. Examples for bony fishes are Exocetus, that is flying fish, Hippocampus, that is seahorse, Labio, Rohu, Katla, Echines, that is sucker fish. Here you can see the sucker. Then Pterophyllum, that is angelfish. Till now we discussed 2 classes such as chondrichthyes and ostrich thighs. Thank you.